Hello.
Hello, sir. So Faust will not be rejoining us, so we can just go ahead and do this, which I've actually considered in the past might be interesting to have to test out the interview the winner only format. But I like doing things this way, so it's just me.
Okay.
But it's all good. In any case, first of all, thanks for playing. It's a lot of fun to watch your matches tonight. So, yeah, the first thing I would like to ask you is if do you have anything you want to plug or draw attention to, or anything you would like to let anybody know about that you're doing, like streams or whatnot?
uh, Not really. I just want to say hello to all the day nights and thank you to you,
Hmm.
Omega and Zero, for doing these show matches.
Oh
So
yeah, no problem.
Hi, you're welcome. Meanwhile, I'm going to be like, okay, the rest of you, I want you to open the viewers list and then click on PixelKnight's channel and then go follow him because he streams stuff sometimes.
sometimes.
He gets plugged against his will. And now that we've moved on from that, that, that see, there's a creepy innuendo for the night. That you're only getting one from me. All right, so that stated,
Okay.
let's talk about the first game. You guys had basically narrowed down the map pool to King Sejong Station, Catalina, and Deadwing. So we played on Catalina first. I got the impression you hadn't really played on this map much.
No, I haven't. I've seen it a couple of times on the ladder, like twice, but that's just because I wanted to get back and figure out what league I am still in. But otherwise, I've never seen it. So,
All right. And what'd you think of it?
um, I don't really like analyze maps. It's weird that it's a three spawning map, and I just didn't like where he ended up spawning
Okay.
uh, because I scouted to the top, and I was thinking the whole time, oh, if he's there, I'm gonna go ahead and like do some air plays.
Hmm.
But then he didn't, so I just kind of ended up doing doing this janky build that I kind of sort of remembered being taught, but I
Aw.
pretty sure I messed up like 10 different times.
No, well, actually, there were a couple significant things that happened in that game that I'm not sure you picked up on from your perspective. In particular, there was actually a hidden base. Which I think you saw it at the end of the game.
I think I dropped a scan, and
Yeah.
I saw they were like, oh, he has at least one more base that's nowhere near his natural.
Okay.
So, and then I was like, well, I have a feeling that he's just gonna have a lot of units.
Yep. And yeah, I had more or less the right thing going there. I think it came more down to just the units that you ended up with versus what the army that he ended up going with. It's like a couple siege tanks with that army that attacks at the end of the game. Everything looks a little bit different, but still a pretty interesting game, all things considered. When did you do that scan? Because I'm trying to think about it now, and I'm like, I think I missed that completely.
Um, I dropped a scan right right before I tried to do the drops because I pushed out and then didn't like what I saw when I pushed out. So then I just decided to do drops. Yeah, I pushed out and he had a bunch of hydralisks just coming at me, and then I said, okay, I was
Mhm.
gonna pull back, defend a little, and then I dropped the scan. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna try to do like a two-pronged drop, and then both those drops got cleaned up really easily, I think. And then I think I was just behind the whole time.
I'm actually pretty sure both of the drops were still alive.
Oh,
That's the thing. He saw how much you split off of your army, and he just thought, I can't deal with this, so he kind of just attacked your base.
oh,
Um,
was that? Oh, that's probably his logic. Yeah, I remember that. He was just like, all right, I'm just gonna come up your natural and just kill
no,
you.
like I said, like if there were a siege tank or two there, that probably would have gotten him killed. So it's a little bit of a gamble. It's just that he was banking on the idea that he had already seen what your army was composed of, and that he could get away with it. But
Yeah.
Like if there were widow mines or siege tanks there, harder, definitely harder.
Definitely.
But still, no, yeah, that game went the way it did. And then we had game two. Game two took place on King Sejong Station.
Yes.
Sorry for that. And was very, very interesting. Started out with a roach rush from Faust and Pixie. Can't hear me at the moment. Welcome back.
Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
know what happened.
that's okay. Good to lose you, really. So yeah, let talk about that first game. How you what you were thinking when you were getting hit with the roaches, and how you think you were able to turn that one around.
Uh, you're talking about King Sejong, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No?
Yes, King's John.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I thought I was dead. I actually thought, well, uh, when he came up with the roaches, I admit I was a little greedy. I was like, maybe he'll just not like come in and scout me and see that I took like a really early natural. And I was like, but then he came in with the roaches, and I was like, I'm dead. I have nothing to defend this. I have three barracks, not all of them producing. I haven't get my factory started. And when he sat there, he was like, mine. I was like, I'm dead. Like,
Hmm.
and so I was like, well, and I don't know. I don't think the viewers saw this, but in party chat when I ended up taking that game somehow, I was like, I wanted to quit so early. I thought, GG, you took my natural. I have nothing. But I thought I'd play on and
Hmm.
decide to get siege tanks and try and push this off and get my natural back. And I don't know. He built ultras, right? That's what he
Yep.
was playing for. I'm so happy I pushed when I did because I think if he had gotten like enough ultras, I would have been dead. So,
Yeah. It's not even just that. Your army was actually composed with a lot of stuff that kills ultras real fast, and I think he attacked before chitinous plating was done, which kind of caused them to get real, real badly
oh, that's why they died so soon.
obliterated, basically. Not to
Oh,
mention, two of the ultras actually couldn't hit you because the first ultra got stuck on the siege tank, and then kind of, yeah, basically, the AI on those things is a little bit silly.
wow. I had no idea. I just actually I was doing some things in my base when the ultras came. So I just kind of saw the end bit of it. I looked back into the ultras and I was like, shh, ultras. And then he GG'd. And then I was like, how? And so,
And this, yep, Smash take that one. As far as the third game goes, that was also a pretty interesting game. At first, we thought you were going for like a fast barracks play on on Deadwing, but we ended up going for. I think that was kind of the setup for a Widow Mine drop, but you just attack straight at the front. And I thought
um,
that was kind of interesting. So talk
yeah,
about that build.
I'm actually really proud of this because because I actually like thought about what I was doing, not just like I'm gonna build
Nice.
an army and kill things. And what I decided to do was, yeah, I was gonna try and win on drops,
Mm-hmm.
but so I was like, I scouted and saw they had a natural already, and then went to his third and said, if he's gonna do something on the third, then I'm just gonna try and win. Like, I guess it was a timing attack. I'm not really sure what qualifies as a timing attack, but I said if he takes his third, I'm just gonna go and kill him. So I got mines, marines. I saw he took his third. He killed my SCV, and I decided, I think my army's big enough. I don't think he has that much of an army because he decided to take his third. So I'm just gonna come in there and kill it. And that was the most tense. I don't know how long it was. It just felt forever because he was coming in. I saw the banelings. Banelings are my worst nightmare,
Mm.
and I just tried to micro my best and try to do my mac without not let my macro slip. So I was very proud of how I did there. But I feel really bad because I remember Faust said that he hates marine mine. So I was like, afterwards, I was like, I probably pissed him off. So I'm really sorry, but I saw an opening and I just kind of got in it.
Nah, dude, it's all cool. Sorry, Zero.
No, no, I was just kind of chuckling at the, well, you've found the Achilles heel. That's the only logical way to handle it is to do it. So, but
Yeah. So that was really just my entire logic is like the basic logic of like if he takes a third, then he doesn't shouldn't have that much of an army. So I just went and killed him.
Well, I think it worked out really well. Turns out that really had some incredibly nice Widow Mine hits as well. Like when the two roaches came over to try and kill the Widow Mines, the two overseers were got what target that got targeted by the Widow Mines for whatever reason. And then of course, he has to fall back a little bit further, and that was after the third had already gone down.
Yes.
And also the banelings getting kind of obliterated by the Widow Mines actually.
Yeah, I was expecting that to go horribly. I just expected for trader mines to happen. And they actually they actually did their job and I was like I can hold on a little bit longer. And you can see my kind of my logic where I'm like even though I'm in his base, I'm still expecting to lose.
Well, sure. I mean, with an attack like that, your army is a little bit difficult to replenish.
Yes.
So, like the natural was, you're getting that up, yes. But if he does kill that with that kind of army, especially if he gets a couple good Baneling hits off, then if he goes up a different tech and you can't really respond to it so good. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a reasonable thing to try and push that. I think it's definitely a window if you get as far as doing economic damage to the natural. Like kill a third. If you can kill a decent number of probes with the natural, I think they're not going to be able to come back. But it definitely was an interesting game to watch. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
And so everybody, we would like to take a quick 8-minute break, and then we will be back for our next game.
Cool.
It's gonna be Ace Al versus AMH.